What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome back to the FC25 Liverpool Career Mode Show, and this is the beginning of Season 3. And of course, leave your comments down below which player or which players do you want me to sign for Season 3 and try to keep it realistic. And we got a transfer budget of £273 million. We need some replacements for Darwin Núñez and Zubimendi and Marmoush, who are getting sold. These players will be on the transfer list just to keep it realistic. So I put up a lot of players for sale, and the first player that I'm selling is Calvin Ramsey. His potential is not amazing, so he's going to Luton Town and he will get regular playing time there. And we are selling our third choice goalkeeper Vitaslav, sorry, that's Mark Che, who is going to Wolves on a 1-year loan. But I think we are also selling Jaros to Leicester City for $7.5 million, which is a pretty good price. We could have even got 10.8 million, but I'm not too bothered. And let's see whether we can sell Tsimikas to Crystal Palace for 11.2 million. I think that's a pretty decent price. We also want to loan out Tyler Morton, even though he's 77 rated. We will play Bajcetic in Zubimendi's place, and Tyler Morton needs to go out maybe for another year. And I think Brentford are really good for a 1-year loan. And we managed to sell another youth academy player to Swansea. He's also 68 rated, not really having a great potential, so it's time to move him on. And another one of our youth academy players, Bela Shimon, who has a really good potential. He goes out on loan to Heidenheim in the Bundesliga. That's a pretty decent loan. And Tsimikas is going to Crystal Palace. I think that's actually a pretty realistic transfer. Tsimikas will play a lot at Crystal Palace, and we can sign a really good replacement in his place. And Tyler Morton goes out to Brentford on a 1-year loan, and I really like him. I think he will be developing into a really good player, but we have a lot of midfielders. And Zubimendi to Arsenal is actually very realistic, because Zubimendi is close to sign for Arsenal, but let's try 75 million and let's see what Arsenal say. Oh wow, they don't want to help us financially, of course. You know what, let's try 65 million for Zubimendi, and they said yes, Mikel Arteta will get a brilliant midfielder. Oh wow, that was quick. Zubimendi is already off to Arsenal, which is a shame that he has to leave, but I don't think Liverpool will go back in for him. He is rumored to be going to Arsenal in the summer. And another one of our players goes out on loan, Callum Scanlon, who has great potential, so I want to develop him. And we have a lot of players who are expiring their contracts, and I want to keep it realistic at the moment in time. It looks like Van Dijk and Salah is more likely to sign a new contract and stay than leave Liverpool, so I will keep them, but I will sell Trent Alexander-Arnold because I think that's realistic. He's going to Real Madrid. So I will extend all of these players' contracts, because Robertson, Alisson is likely to stay, and Luis Diaz as well, and I will keep Jota around because I don't want to sell both of my strikers, Jota and Núñez, but Núñez will go. So I put Trent Alexander-Arnold on the transfer list because I think it's realistic to sell him, and also Darwin Núñez, even though he had a brilliant season. Van Dijk, Salah, Alisson, Robertson are all staying. But I'm selling Joe Gomez, even though he has been a great, very versatile player. I think he will move on in the summer, so I'm trying to keep this Liverpool series as realistic as possible. And Joe Gomez's replacement will be Dean Huijsen, and he already has an offer from Fenerbahce. He is negotiating at the moment with Fenerbahce, so we have to act. And actually, let's try a straight swap deal for Dean Huijsen, Joe Gomez, but they are only interested in Owen Beck. 4.8 million pounds worth of Owen Beck, and I want to get rid of him. Sell-on clause I think is a little bit high, 10%, because yeah, I don't want to get oh wow, okay, so they counter that with 17%. They are still in the green, so yeah, 10% sell-on clause is what we agreed with Bournemouth, and they get Owen Beck. He wants a prospect squad role, which tells me that his rating might be a little bit low, but he's still a very young player, and at the start of the season he was just signed from Juventus, so I think his potential is not as high as maybe now, but that is our first proper signing for this new season. Season 3 begins with signing Dean Huijsen, and we got in very quickly ahead of Fenerbahce to snap him up. So he's only 73 rated, he's a lot lower rated than I expected, but yeah, that's why they didn't want Joe Gomez, so Bournemouth actually didn't screw us over, but he has great potential, which means that his potential is between 80 and 83, and we need to improve his defensive awareness. We already completed one of the board objectives, which was to sign one young player, which means that he should be 21 years old or younger, so we are already accomplished that. And we have some movement. One of our youth academy players, Salinas, is joining Union Saint-Gilloise. I promoted him in season 1, but he just wasn't good enough. And I'm trying to loan out Trainioni. It looks like Leicester City want to take him on a 1-year loan. At being 71 rated, he's not necessarily good enough for our first team. And Diogo Jota wanted by Atletico Madrid. I'm torn about this because we want Julian Alvarez from Atletico, but I think a more realistic transfer move would be to sell Nunez to Atletico Madrid. I think Joe Gomez going to West Ham United is a very, very realistic transfer. This is exactly the kind of club that I would imagine Joe Gomez going to Newcastle, West Ham as well. I think 25 million is a very good deal. And also I'm not selling Trent Alexander-Arnold to Arsenal, one of our direct rivals. I'm also not selling Darwin Nunez to Tottenham. I don't want to come up against Darwin Nunez in the Premier League. And Joe Gomez went to West Ham United. And now let's sign Kostas Tsimikas' replacement, Milos Kerkez, who is a fellow Hungarian just like me. He will join his best friend Dominik Szoboszlai at Liverpool. And let's offer 15 million on top of Omar Marmoush. I think that's a good deal. Oh my goodness, they want Harvey Elliott. I'm not selling Harvey Elliott to Leipzig, no chance. And I want to keep this realistic. Liverpool would actually need to pay at least 40 million for Milos Kerkez, so that's what I will offer Leipzig, and I think they will be happy with that. And Milos Kerkez has a scanned game face, which I absolutely love. I will give him a 5-year contract, rotation, player role, and I think he deserves at least 80k weekly wages. I think that's a pretty reasonable, realistic wage for a player like Milos Kerkez. And welcome to Liverpool, Milos Kerkez, our first really big transfer of season 3. I absolutely love him as a player. Milos Kerkez in the number 2 shirt. I think that's really, really good that he inherits that shirt. And here is confirmation that Joe Gomez went to West Ham United and Milos Kerkez comes to Liverpool for 40 million pounds. And Milos Kerkez is still growing and developing, and he will be 82 rated in like December or January. Let's actually improve his weak foot and also make him into a fullback role. And I'm not sure how realistic it is that we will try to sign Julian Alvarez, but in real life Liverpool were in talks of signing him. His agent actually confirmed it, and various journalists confirmed it as well. We were in talks with him last summer before he went to Atletico Madrid, and also Diego Simeone and Atletico Madrid want Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez is worth almost 125. He's worth 88 million. I value him at 100. So maybe let's offer them 35 million plus Darwin Nunez. Hopefully they will bite on that. That would be, I think, a very realistic transfer deal. Julian Alvarez is a smaller player than Nunez, but he's very physical. He's physically pretty strong and he's very quick as well. 85 finishing as well. I think giving him 150k weekly wages on a 5-year contract, an important squad role, it's pretty realistic and he's happy with that. So what a signing! Julian Alvarez, welcome to Liverpool! That's an even bigger signing than Milos Kerkez, and I'm really looking forward to this unique presentation with the new Premier League ball. As you can see, Julian Alvarez already signed that for that kid, and I love that Arne Slot is waiting for him. So not just the assistant manager, but Arne Slot is waiting for him. I'm not sure how realistic it is that Arne Slot is seeing Julian Alvarez, and Arne Slot is smiling with that t-shirt of Julian Alvarez. There is a photo shoot and honestly, look at my new signing! Folks, oh, welcome to Liverpool, Alvarez. What a transfer. Oh, this is mouth-watering stuff. And let's actually make him our new number 9. So Julian Alvarez will be Liverpool's new striker. Can we increase his weak foot? Yeah, we can actually develop his weak foot very quickly, so hopefully we can do that. And I thought because Huijsen is such a low rated player, he's only 73 rated, he could be the long-term replacement for Joe Gomez. This guy could become the Van Dijk replacement. Sepp van den Berg, Liverpool sold him to Brentford, so I thought let's maybe loan out Huijsen for a season, let him develop on loan until Van Dijk retires, and maybe to sweeten the deal, let's offer them 5 million on top of Marmoush. I think that's a very, very generous offer. They want Curtis Jones. No way, I'm scaling the Scouser. Let's offer them 25 million for Sepp van den Berg. I think that's a very generous offer. Let's do 27 million. How about that, Brentford? Let's go, that's nice. He accepted a 3-year contract, and let's offer him 70k. I think he should be on a little bit lower wages than Milos Kerkez. And there it is! Sepp van den Berg also. Welcome back to Liverpool. We always wanted to have a career at Liverpool, but with Van Dijk and Konate at the club, we just had no chance to get regular playing time. Now that Van Dijk will be phased out in 1 or 2 years, and he developed into a really good centre-back at Brentford, I think this is actually a pretty decent transfer. And crucially, he's still growing and developing, and he already has the defender play style, which is really, really important. And the reason why I'm looking at the replacements of Van Dijk, he's already declining, as you can see. And we have some incredible youth academy players that I want to loan out, and for that to happen, we need to promote them. So the first one is Farkas Moore. He is an incredible potential player, 89 to 94 potential. And I love his hairstyle as well. And the next one is an incredibly talented goalkeeper who is very tall as well. His name is Leher Balog. He has also 89 to 94 potential. Wow. And this guy is not growing fast enough in the youth academy as well. He's a striker, so he needs probably a few loan spells as well. So let's promote him to the first team. He will only develop in like half a year into a 66 rated player. So with these guys it's better to loan them out early. And this guy has great potential, so worth it to loan him out for sure. This is the 89 to 94 potential player. Oh man, I'm really looking forward to developing him. And this guy as well, a similar incredible potential. And this guy has great potential, so we are absolutely stacked with an amazing array of youth academy talent. Goodbye Joe Gomez, farewell and good luck at West Ham. He will get regular playing time there. And Jadon Danns is loaned out to Venezia. I think that's a decent club for him. And Trainee only goes to Leicester. That's very realistic. He was on loan at Burnley last season. And Marmoush getting an offer from Dortmund. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So let's ask for at least 30 million. I think that's quite realistic for a player of Marmoush's caliber. And Dortmund immediately said yes to that. So he's going back to the Bundesliga. He went to Man City, that's why I'm selling him. And Kyle Gordon goes out on loan, which I'm really happy about. Rangers is a decent club for him. And Norbert Shimon goes to Norwich, which is another very talented youth academy player. And what a signing this is for Man City. They signed Joshua Kimmich for £49 million. And there it is, Omar Marmoush's transfer is official. He's going to Dortmund, and Luke Chambers also left for Sturm Graz, and Gustav Bayern, a very talented goalkeeper, goes out on loan for a year, and Omar Marmoush going back to Germany is very realistic. And let's develop Ben Doak into an inside forward, and this way not only is his shooting improving, but his vision, his ball control, his dribbling, and his weak foot as well. Another youth academy player goes out on loan to Villarreal. He's a 70 rated winger, Erne Pop, and he will earn a decent wage, £66,000 per week there. And this is exactly what we wanted. Let's loan out Huijsen to Aston Villa for 1 year. and that way he will play there. Last season we lost every single game against Manchester City, including 2 cup finals. We still won the Premier League title, but we lost the Community Shield 5-2 to them. But I've been practicing and I think I'm getting better and better. And as always, we are playing on the hardest difficulty, ultimate difficulty, and we have competitor mode and player-based difficulty turned on. This is the absolute hardest setting on FC25, and you also have the weather effects turned on, and the gameplay type is simulation, in case you are wondering about my settings. And this is my current best team. Gakpo starts on the left wing, he will rotate with Luis Diaz.
High octane football, we can virtually guarantee it. 2 quality sides ready for battle, knowing full well they must give their best. It's Manchester City, they face Liverpool, and it's coming up live on EA TV.
Welcome to Wembley Stadium, and let's banish the bad memories of last season and let's start winning again against Man City, and let's start winning cup finals again. We lost 3 cup finals in one season, in season 2, and that's never happened to me before. I am usually very good in cup finals, so let's get back on the winning habit. Okay, it's there. And I see Jota. And the keeper comes out, but Jota's chip is saved. What a save! We are starting to dominate. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Salah. Conor Bradley, go on Bradley!
Still on level terms, moving the ball.
No, oh my word, Haaland with his first chance gets Man City in front. That's why I keep losing against Man City. They need so few chances to score a lot of goals. Their finishing is incredible. That back heel bamboozled me, and then De Bruyne's bow roll, and Haaland does the bow roll and the ruthless finish. Liverpool. Salah. And Alvarez! Julian Alvarez on his Liverpool debut scores his first goal of the season, and what a brilliant, patient passing goal that is. This is how you announce yourself to the Anfield faithful, to the Liverpool fans. Julian Alvarez with his first shot and first chance ruthlessly finishes it. Just brilliant. No. Haaland, oh my word. 2 chances, 2 goals for Erling Haaland. And that drag back by De Bruyne was something really special. So yeah, that drag back, wow, that is stunning. And the one thing I'm hoping for is De Bruyne's rating will start going down, because he's a pretty old player and Van Dijk cannot block Haaland's shot. Incredible finishing. No. How is he so wide open, and great clearance, Bradley. Oh, Gakpo. Gakpo! And, oh my word, what a save, Ederson. Come on, Alisson. Oh yes. Go on, Salah. Come on, Salah. Salah is in. Salah, you have to score this, surely. Yes! Mo Salah, he is back with a bang, with a new season, and what a counter-attack from a Liverpool corner. Sorry, a Man City corner. We completely nullified their defense, and Salah is quicker than Joshua Kimmich, the new signing starting for Man City, and Salah is ruthlessly finishing it. What a cup final, 2-2. Come on. Yes.
Don't forget we have more live action from the Premier League coming up.
Let's go, Salah. Go on, Salah. Jota! Oh, Ederson, I had to shoot because I was closed down.
I'm really looking forward to that. 2 entertaining teams in one.
Oh no, Bernardo Silva.
He fancies it.
Are you kidding me, Alisson? That's such an easy save to make. And he somehow just doesn't make a save. Oh man, I hate this guy. The commentator said the keeper has no chance. I mean, it's from 23 yards, 24 yards out, and it's in the middle of the goal. It's not even in the corner. This will be a good angle. Look at this. Alisson, what are you doing?
And Bernardo Silva has it. This could be it. He'll be delighted to...
Are you kidding? Okay.
turn the ball away.
I made a huge mistake, but it wasn't too costly. Go on. Go on, Diaz. Body feint. And Gravenberch, what a block!
They know that. Bernardo Silva.
Oh, Alisson. That was actually a more difficult save. Luis Diaz. And Jota. Gravenberch! No, come on, blocked. I'm so angry at Alisson because he cost us another cup final. That's the 4th cup final in a row that I lose against Manchester City, and it's only the Community Shield, not a really important or big trophy, but it's still so annoying that I still cannot even get a draw against Man City. And I don't think we deserved to lose this. It was an even game in terms of possession, shots, expected goals, pretty even contest, but an Alisson howler gifts Man City yet another trophy which came because of beating us, and that's so annoying. The big one is the Premier League. We won that last season. Man City won it in season 1, and they actually played Joshua Kimmich as a right back, interestingly. And let me know in the comments below what kind of transfer or transfers do you want me to make. I'm thinking about signing Jeremy Frimpong as our new right back, the Trent Alexander-Arnold replacement, but let me know what kind of transfers do you want to see, and try to keep your suggestions realistic. And we have an instant opportunity to bounce back and to get revenge on Man City, and I'm really looking forward to the games that are coming up because we have a very good young squad with some new signings freshening up this career mode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.